So I've been working with this CH Precision LPVO that they came out with recently, which is a 2 to 12 by 24 first focal plane, and it's pretty big. And the market for LPVOs is huge now. Everybody wants one, and I've been testing this thing out for about a month now. And what I find is most LPVOs are one of two things. They're either going to be a really good up close optic that you can power up to take some decent distance shots, but definitely you're not going to get any precision out of it. Or they're going to be more precision oriented and they don't work well up close. That's what this one is. I think they run around $1,500. I can't quite remember. I'll put this in the notes at the bottom of the post. But I'm doing a T&E on it, and it's a good scope. The glass is pretty clear. The parallax is okay. It goes from, let's see here, it goes from 10 yards out to 500, and then it says infinity. So I think it's pretty touchy as far as the distance goes. It's hard to get to check the scope for parallax at 3, 4, and 500. I found it very. I couldn't get the parallax out of the optic. I got it pretty close, but it was like it's pretty finicky, and the markers that are on the parallax knob do not line up with those yard lines, which isn't uncommon. But at the end of the day, it's pretty finicky. The other thing that's very finicky is the eye relief. It works well at higher powers, shooting it more like a precision rifle optic. But when you drop the power down and you're doing snap shooting up close, room clearance, anything like that at 2 power, it's just too finicky. You put your eye up there and you get a lot of scope shadow. The Reticle, if you look at their website, you can get more information on it. The thing I don't like about the Reticle is the dot is pretty big for long distance shooting. When you power down, because it's a first focal plane, you lose a ton of the reticle, and it has a lit reticle that goes up to 6 power on the illumination of the dot. And I find that in bright light, that 6 power isn't quite bright enough on 2 power for the optic, 6 power for the reticle, which is just illuminating essentially a dot, and it's just not enough. The reticle is too small because it's a first focal plane. It shrinks in size, and you can't see it very well. So if your battery goes down, you have some semblance of the sights, but not good for snap shooting necessarily. So to me, this is going to be a pass. I'm not going to use something like this. It's too big. It's just as big as any other optic that I have. It's as big as my Schmidt and Bender 3 to 12, and or pretty darn close. I mean, the thing is pretty freaking big, but it's 2 to 12. It's a 2 to 12 by 24. I think C&H, they're coming along. They've got a lot of great products out there, and this being, I think it's their first venture into the powered optic market. It's a great first product. I hope they work out some of the issues. Probably should be a second focal plane. Get rid of the busy BDC type reticle that's in there, and just go with a second focal plane. It's trying too hard to be a precision rifle optic and an up close low power variable optic, and you can't do both with first focal plane. Maybe you could with this if you had a brighter reticle. I guess that would be the trade-off the more I think about it. But it needs to be a little bit smaller too. And do you really need 12 power? If you need to, I don't know. There's a lot going on here. Good initiative, bad judgment on a couple other little things. It's got really positive clicks. but the turrets are huge as well. I think if I want an optic that's going to be scaled down, then I'm going to be doing any sort of close quarters shooting with it. I want it to be a little bit smaller, and really, I mean, I just shot this thing out to 600 yards with no issue, but you know, up close it struggles. Anyways, that's my rant on the CH Precision.